We're following this developing news story this morning of that early morning apartment fire in Renton off of Shattuck Avenue in Renton. We got John Hopperstad near the scene right now. Crews look like they're still being there, John. What's the latest update in terms of people being treated?
Well, Brian, a really scary situation here this morning in Renton. People literally leaping for their lives from the fire that happened on the second level here of this apartment complex. It just put some more water on the roof, which is basically completely caved in at this point. They believe it is, for the most part, extinguished, although we continue to see flames pop up and smoke has been billowing out of this building all morning since we've been here. This is happening on South 7th and Shattuck Avenue South here in Renton. Renton Fire responding to heavy fire in multiple units around 5:30 this morning. 3 residents of this apartment complex taken to the hospital with critical injuries. Another resident has minor injuries. 2 people taken with critical injuries. This was a 2-alarm fire, so Renton getting help from King County, Tukwila, Skyway Fire. They say when they got here, though, the fire was coming through the roof, and again, some of the people here had to jump off the second level. That was their only mode of escape from this fire, was leaping from their apartments. We talked to a man who lives on the first floor with his family, and he says he saw flames coming into his room. That's when he gathered his kids. He actually smashed one of the windows on the ground floor here, crawled out, and brought them to safety.
The fire starting downstairs. Then my son called me, hey, we hear the alarm. Then we wake up, we see the door, the fire start. Then we break the window, then we all came out. We don't take nothing. Yeah. We just came out. I don't take shoes. This lady give me some sneakers.
Wow.
So all my family, they are inside over here.
Yeah, he did. He had to bring his kids and his family out in his bare feet to escape the fire here. And you heard him mention that a neighbor gave him some boots to wear, and they're actually letting them stay with him as well right now. The rest of the folks here, if they don't have a place to stay, they brought a Metro bus in here down the street where they're keeping folks warm, and even firefighters. We've seen a lot of firefighters using that bus because it is extremely cold out here. About 15 degrees here in the Renton area. This road is like ice. I've seen firefighters slip and fall on this roadway here. They were able to get water on this from the hydrant, so they had no freezing problems there. As you see, they continue to put water on the roof right now, but all that water starts to freeze up as it hits the ground here. So they've been bringing out bags of salt and sand just to try to make it less slippery because it's a real slick situation out here in Renton this morning. Again, they got a Metro bus here for residents, firefighters to stay warm, but South 7th and Shattuck here is going to remain closed, looks like, for the next several hours. Investigators not even on the scene yet to find out what caused this fire that caused so much problems here in Renton this morning, guys.
A lot of work to do. Hop, thanks for that update. All right.